Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here comes a handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Going for a big play downfield. He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Breaks free. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gamecocks looking to cash in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
It right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Dropping back, it's Simmons. Looking for his big tight end. He's got the room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. losing by a couple of possessions. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Caught quickly. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. We'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. They're easy completions for the quarterback.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That ball snagged for a completion. The reception makes about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The Gamecocks will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. And the Gamecocks will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. He finds some space. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. He'll be sacked back after one, narrowly avoiding a safety.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Pringle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To throw, it's Simmons. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Barber. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off the play fake on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Fights through the tackler.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. The receiver grounds it. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to score the run to the left side. He's swarmed by the defense.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Back to pass. It's Simmons. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll run it here. They tackle him about the 14.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Has the first down and more. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And the Gamecocks will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Second down after that previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Gamecocks will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in a pretty good field position. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Caught over the middle, it's Taylor. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Hey, that's a great game right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Second down after that completion. A play action looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's White. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Takes the handoff again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Gamecocks will have to kick it away. And he's able to get the boot away. He'll field it close to midfield. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Quick throw to the left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock. And that's a costly penalty. receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run it here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense getting set, second down play here. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower rank. Here we go. Number 1 faces a serious road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that number 1 intact? Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. a gap. It's McClellan. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial, kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Nice grab. It's Moore. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
One of the great things about this offense with this slot receiver is you can move him around to try to create matchups. Already early in this game, you can see the advantage they have with his speed, and this defense might consider trying to double-team him, or he's going to go off today.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Pulls it in. It's McClellan. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looking for some space. It's Brown.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back to throw. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Hit as he released it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down upcoming after that completion. To the air. It's 11. Grab near the sticks. It's Hamilton. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
That's caught. It's Brown.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hamilton. And the Sun Devils offense is on the move now. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. He'll take a deep shot here. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Brown.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Sun Devils line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Dropping back. It's 11. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.